Come with me now on a journey spanning not only far, far into the future, but to different planes of reality. Some say that this is the longest journey ever to have existed.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
tell me I'm dreaming again. You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
I don't know, I'd quite like to have dreams like this. It's really pretty. Hey guys, it's Skulk3, and welcome to part 1 of Let's Play The Longest Journey. So yes, this is a point-and-click game made by Funcom, a Norwegian-based company. This game was made, I believe, around 2000? I think it was 1999 originally in Norway, but then released in the UK in 2000. And yes, so it is a point-and-click game, and so if anytime you hover over an item and it has this strange little draconic-looking eye, if you left-click, you will examine the object.
There's a storm heading this way. Even the weather sucks in my dreams. I feel so charmed. You'll
learn that April Ryan, our protagonist here.
In my undies. That's so not appropriate.
Well, if you went to bed in your undies, that's pretty appropriate, I'd say. But yes, April Ryan is quite sarcastic, but she's a very good character for it. So yes, as I said, if you have the eye, you'll look at things. If you have the arrow and you click, April will walk over there. If you double-click, she will run to where you point.
What's happening?
Oh no, the tic-tac!
Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
Yeah, that is usually how it goes, the giant eggs. If you look, you can see the arrow is now red. That means you'll usually go to a different area. So I think maybe if I click to the very edge of the screen. No, this one is just a screen transition, but on this screen, going back to there, if you press red, it goes to a different area of the map. And if your icon becomes a little sword thingy, then you can click on it, and this one will pop up. If you click the eye, April will examine it, strangely enough.
It looks reptilian, but it can't be. It's much, much too big, and I don't much care for reptiles.
Your opinion on reptiles really doesn't affect whether or not it could be a reptilian egg or not. And also, if you interact and use the hand, then she will somehow interact with it. Either pick it up or turn it or...
Did that sound come from the egg?
Crank or whatever.
Oh, that's some chick.
Or some lizard baby.
I don't think I can get a good grip on it. It's too big and slippery, and I might drop it by accident.
That's a fair concern. It's about the size of you. So, let's head to our other point-and-click adventure game default of finding items we can take. So let's look in this nest, see what there is.
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales. For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
Yeah, last I checked, April, birds don't have scales. Sorry.
This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before.
So yes, if you find an object you can pick up, obviously you'll put it into your inventory.
I'll keep it as a souvenir.
A souvenir of your dream. I'm not sure how likely that is to stick around. But yes, if you right-click, your inventory will open, get this cool drawing of a hand, and then objects in the inventory work much the same as any other object. However, if you right-click and use the hand, you will begin to start using that object on other things. So for example, if you use the scale on the big egg, nothing really happens. I'll get into what happens when you use an object correctly in just a second.
Oh, the suffering we must endure.
But you don't see that every day.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
Obviously, April.
You're a talking tree?
Well done.
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
It usually sounds kind of...
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
If not, we leave a
It's the
nice little
branch.
sticket.
I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There's nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
Nothing quite like a
We?
fatalist tree
I
spirit,
only
is
see
there?
one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but Legion.
Legion spirits kind of freak me out.
Yeah. Thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
Oi! You wanna take this outside, mate?
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we...
Battle?
Between the Mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down, and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit.
Are you not
We
listening
come to all
me?
trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to Earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer.
Just as long as those who
What's
are
the
suffering
deal
are
with
made
the
of
egg?
wood.
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child.
Just remember the fact that he corrected
Whenever
her
the
about
mother
calling
was
it an egg.
absent,
Just
we were
That's all I'm
entrusted
saying.
with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to Earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
Oh, it is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the Earth will know our shame for all time to come.
Are you always this glum?
We are here because it is too late. The passing has begun. Leave us, please.
Isn't there anything I can do to help?
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
racist.
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
I already tried off screen. You can't try to pick up the egg. April will just be like, no, the tree spirit told me not to. Anyway, guys, I'm planning to keep the videos of The Longest Journey to around 13-14 minutes. So I'm going to end this part here. So please join me tomorrow for the next part of Let's Play The Longest Journey. I will see you guys then. Goodbye.